Adventures.
Hey guys, it's Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, what is going on this winter, this whole year with all the bear attacks? First, I talked about all the bear attacks in Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and of course here in Alaska throughout the summer and then late in the fall, especially in the lower 48 with those elk hunters. There was all kinds of grizzly bear attacks. Just amazing. Now the bears are hibernating and we have black bears throughout the winter and they continue to attack people. What is going on in Pennsylvania? Now, I sometimes think it is somewhat of a conspiracy when they try to kind of overlook all the bear attacks that happen in all of these articles over and over. We always have officials and state game officials saying, oh, bear attacks are actually very rare. It's rare that a bear will attack a human. No, it's not. I mean, it happens every year. And what's amazing is I think that they're just covering it a little more now because we have the internet and all these stories on social media keep popping up. What's amazing is I remember talking to a nurse last year who was an old timer and she worked in the 70s here in Alaska, and she remembers on some of the old hospitals they used to fly in guys from the bush and not even very far out of town, and she said she saw the most horrific just people that were just torn apart by big brown bears and grizzly bears here in Alaska. I mean, they were just ripped up. I think there were more bears back then, and of course humans hadn't spread out as much, and these bears are just literally ripping people apart, and it's still happening to this day. But what is going on in Pennsylvania? That's where my buddy New York Prepper is from, and these black bears are very dangerous. I mean, they look cuddly, but black bears are some of the most dangerous animals because they look like a teddy bear, but they don't care. They'll eat anything. They'll attack you if they think you're an easy target. So he likened it to, an 80-pound American pit bull that's full of muscles. That can kill you. Those people kill people every year. Those dogs kill people every year. They're really strong. A bear that weighs 200 pounds compared to that 80-pound dog that also has sharp claws. I mean, that's going to do a lot more damage. So the black bears can kill you. So recently I talked about the attack in the Poconos, and we were wondering what kind of firearm was used in that. Again, I think a neighbor saved somebody that was being attacked by a rabid bear, infected a guy with rabies, and a neighbor in the neighborhood killed the bear. I think it was probably with the 9mm, but I'm not sure. We do have some speculation. Some people had claimed to know what it was. So this actually happened in late January. PA Game Commission provides update on Carbon County black bear attack. A wild bear attacking a man in Jim Thorpe on a trail as he was coming back from grocery shopping. Coming back with the groceries, a black bear attacks him. His neighbor shot and killed the bear to save his life. Now, what drives me crazy is they never say what model and caliber and bullet type was used to dispatch the bear. I mean, once in a while, if it's up here, they might do it in an interview, but with all these national headlines, they never say the model and caliber used, and that's something that Dean Weingarten from ammoland.com could really use in his database. Now, of course, he kept that database that has proven handguns are very effective against bears, and you'd be surprised about some of the calibers. I'll link that video up here. So Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, Carbon County man is recovering at home after he was attacked by a bear Sunday. This is in late January of this year. A small black bear can be seen on security camera footage from a home tackling Andrew Neer and attacking him on the ground before it was shot and killed by a neighbor. She came and looked at him and then charged after me. At that point, I either made a decision on going farther into my house or to him or to use the gun if he needs it, said Neer. It just up and jumped on him and grabbed him by the arm, and wrestling around here, I had no choice but to kill the bear, so that's what I did, said Mike Bramich, Neer's neighbor. A witness who works at Mason's Cold Beer across from Jim Thorpe's Market's parking lot. That's a cool little town. This must be a town if there's a store called Mason's Cold Beer. I love it. She saw the bear emerge from the woods, run across the lot, and go right towards the market's ramp. Once people saw the bear, they started screaming. Oh man, pandemonium erupts. The bear then ran up a nearby trail into the woods. Near was walking on this trail. Okay, so they had got it all riled up, and then it ran right into the guy. Returning from the store, and then the bear just attacked him. I just did what I needed to do. A man's life was at stake. The bear was trying to get to his throat. That's scary. So this bear was trying to get at the man's throat. I would have killed him for sure. So I did what I did. I had to do it, said Bramage. Because of his neighbor's action, Near considers himself lucky. She only minorly got me. I got like a little stitch on my arm and some scratch marks. I got lucky. I'm not hurt. I'm not offended at all. It's life, said Near. Newswatch 16 spoke with Pennsylvania Game Commission on Tuesday, who said the attack is considered abnormal behavior for a black bear at this time of year. Maybe at that time of year, but it's not abnormal for a black bear up here. It will be sent, the bear's body will be sent to the Department of Health for rabies testing. Be interesting to see if it has rabies. Game Commission officials say no charges will be filed since the attack posed imminent danger to humans. Do you think? Now, they always got to say, oh, this is kind of abnormal behavior. It's not abnormal for black bears. That's what they do. Now, a couple years ago, very sad story, a black bear broke into a mining installation in the interior here in Alaska, and the biologists up there did not have firearms. The woman had some bear spray. Guess what happened? She blew bear spray at the black bear, and it blew right through that cloud and killed the woman, eating on her body. And that's what it wanted to do. It wanted to kill her and eat her. And it didn't eat her completely, but it chewed on her and ate a little bit of her. But guess what? The bear spray didn't work. Now, I'm not completely opposed to bear spray. Many times on hikes and fishing trips, myself and Chuck from Alaska Ballistics, we will take both. We will take bear spray. This is my bear spray. This is my Glock 29 10 millimeter. Now, I recently got these mag sleeve from X-Tech, which I really like. I'm able to use the 15 round magazine. Somebody mentioned that, well, good job, Chuke. Now you've got the size of a Glock 20 mag, but you still got the short barrel. Well, I do normally use this pistol with my 9x25 Dillon barrel that sticks way out here, and it just gets crazy velocity. But I'm a fan of the 10 millimeter, and there you go. A handgun can save your life, and it's been proven many times over. It has been better than bear spray, which on several of these stories this year, I've talked about the bear spray failed because it blew back into a hunter's face and didn't even affect the bear, and then they had to dispatch the bear with firearms anyways. So I say firearms every time, and like I said, sometimes the bear will just blow right through the bear spray. I don't think it's a good deterrent if it's already charging. So let me know what you guys think. I'm having a blast doing these videos, and please log on to my website, chukesoutdoor.com, and send me a message if you have any more interesting bear attack stories. I love them. Stay safe out there, guys.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10 millimeter. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you go outside every